stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
There is a palpable real growth and belief on the ground. This tax reform is going to only accelerate that process. This is going to drive stock prices higher.
They can renovate their kitchen. They can buy a new car. They can take a family vacation.
Look, I think this bill's very dangerous. Thousands will die.
Thousands will die. This bill is supposed to do everything from curing cancer to athletes' feet to people dying. It's just a joke. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. We're going to try to sort out this tax bill, what's going on, what it means to you. It's just so silly. It's unbelievable. It's a mishmash. What's really disappointing is the large corporations who contribute very, very little to our economic growth. The 3% we're trying to get to, they contribute very little. It's the small business, the small entrepreneur, the startup business. That's right, startup business. They provide about 60% of our jobs here in America. The startup, the entrepreneur, not the big business, the big corporations. They're like a stodgy old Queen Mary putting around. No. But isn't it amazing, instead of doing everything they can do to help the small business, to stimulate this economy, what do? They give everything to the large corporations who just, again, screw us. And by the way, I'm so tired of hearing about how this 35% tax, that we had to do this tax to cut it down so that we were competitive with the rest of the world. What are you, nuts? Our companies in the S&P 500, most of them do not pay 22% even. GE paid 7.4%. Okay, IBM paid 22%. Micron Technology, there's a huge company, 3.7%. Electronic Arts, 2.9%. Most don't even pay 22%. It's a big lie. It's a big fraud. So the market opened this morning on the tax cut of almost 300, a little more than 300 points, and I told my gang, be careful, they're going to sell into it, and they already have. It's been cut in half already. They're going to sell into this thing. But not to worry, because Trump is going to make sure, especially now that he put a gangster in charge of the Federal Reserve. I mean, can you imagine giving the keys to the Federal Reserve to a gangster, an investment banker? To the investment banker who destroyed $8 trillion of your net worth, wiped out $8 trillion of your net worth with stocks and your home. The same guys who did that, he's handing the keys to. What are you, nuts? When you start handing the keys to an investment banker to be the chair of the Federal Reserve, that's like handing Bonnie and Clyde the keys to Fort Knox. What are you, nuts? They're not interested. Remember, when you're talking Wall Street guys, they live in a world of their own. They could care less about the economy. They don't even know what the economy is. They're so wealthy. They're so wealthy because everything is rigged to make them wealthy. Now you're going to put this guy in for an investment banker to rig the stock market to make sure it only does one thing, to make the 1 percentile and the banksters on Wall Street more rich than they ever were, not to help the economy. Trump appointed this Wall Street guy, Jerome Powell, to succeed Aunt B. This is crazy. Now, last week, while everybody was talking about this great tax cut, the biggest tax cut in our history, they weren't really focusing on what was going on. This appointment to head the Federal Reserve, Powell, Do you know his appointment will have far-reaching consequences, far more than these tax cuts will ever give us? There will be severe consequences, more consequences from Powell than we'll ever see with this tax cut that's going to bury this economy in debt. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. So I'm going to tell you the exact truth. I'm not going to go by party line. Just like I was watching Hannity the other night, and he's talking about how, isn't it wonderful, they're going to get the mandate. They're going to cut the mandate out of Obamacare. I'm waiting for him to say, okay, explain that. Explain the downside. Well, first of all, he didn't. Because remember, he's going to be carrying water for Trump. Now, I love Trump. I know Trump well. I mean, we're friends, but we're not we don't swap spit with each other. But I've known him well for years. He put me in his book. And if I don't like what he's doing, I'll say so. Because I'm not a Republican. And what's going to happen when you start cutting that, you take that mandate out, where the young generation has to, or if they don't buy Obamacare, they get penalized. They pay a fine. Well, wait a minute, that's tremendous income. So what's going to happen is when you lose that income, how do you think the insurance company is going to make it up? They're going to push up premiums even higher. What are you, nuts? Your premiums are going to go up. And we're being told they're going to go down. What are you, nuts? No way. This is crazy. So there's a lot of things going on here, and I'll try to sort them out, but this is nuts. This mandate is going to just... Remember, it's Obamacare that's killed our economy. If you look at bankruptcies in this country, most of the bankruptcies is because of health care. The reason we have more people working multiple jobs now than ever before in the history of this country because of Obamacare. And this tax cut's going to make it worse for a few people, and it's going to make it better for other people. There will be there is not going to be any economic growth for this country. Not with this new tax cut. Not if you're going to keep these interest rates near zero. We will destroy this economy. Having this interest rate this low. Remember, Aunt B only raised interest rates in 2 years 4 times. Bernanke raised them 17 times. She's got to raise these rates. This is crazy. This is nuts. Low rates stagnates our economy's growth. This tax cut's not going to take place and go in and boost our economy. That's a lie. That's a lie. Low interest rates have been the main cause. This near zero rates have been the main cause, not the cure, but the cause for our lousy economic growth. We're at GDP at 2% for 8 years, and it's not going to improve. Stop with this nonsense that Trump got this 3/4 of 3%. Forget that. So did Obama. He got more quarters than Trump got. It's the annual GDP, and I can see where this is going to go. They're going to cheat. When this year ends, they're going to cheat and hit 3.1%. They're going to use, and they're going to cheat by manipulating inventory and by manipulating government spending. I can see it. I can smell it. They're not going to tell us the truth. Near zero rates were based on this false assumption that low rates stimulates economic growth by boosting investment, where CEOs will invest in their company and increase productivity and increase wages, and people go out and spend, which consumption is responsible for 70% of our GDP. All a lie. We'll be right back. Let's make some money when we do.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
It's never too early to plan for the holidays. And this year, why not give the gift of comprehensive stock market investing knowledge with a Phil's Gang gift certificate? That's right. For only $39.95, you could give someone special on your holiday list the gift of the Phil's Gang membership. What a great idea. Giving someone complete access to all of Phil's material, including the daily live webinar class, alerts, Phil's recommendations, plus so much more. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Hey, happy holidays, everybody. It's the night we're going to be voting on the tax bill. I just got the tax bill 25 minutes ago. This is unbelievable. We're doing massive tax reform on an absolute incredible timeline. This is going to affect everybody in this country. It's going to shift money from middle-class families to the rich. It's amazing. And we've been given this 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. It's unbelievable what's going on. And we're going to cover this tax cut and try to tell you what the good stuff is, what the bad stuff is, what the confusing stuff is, try to unconfuse you. Small businesses, they really got screwed because they first started out that they were going to just drop, or they started out they're going to drop their rate from 39.6% to 38.5%. Wow, big deal. Then they started out they're going to give the first 23% of businesses' profit will be tax-free. Now they're talking about, in the final markup, will be 10%. So small businesses got really screwed, where the big businesses really, they did quite well. But anyways, let's talk about, again, last week we had a pretty good week with our stocks called our video stocks, which if you join the gang, Phil's Gang, go to philsgang.com, and you join the gang, and you just follow the videos during the day, at night. It's like having a coach 24 hours. And we do certain stocks. And we take these stocks, give you an example, like Best Buy and Beyond, Bed Bath and Beyond. Okay, can hardly pronounce that one. That's one of our video stocks. We started out early on that, and it's videoed, and it tells you exactly what to do. When to buy it, when not to buy, when to add. We coach you along on that video. And just do exactly what the video tells you. The video is refreshed all during the day. It's changed up during the day. So if you're a carpenter or electrician or you're a clerk or whatever you do, you just go to your mobile device, come in, it takes you 2 seconds and say, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Did he change anything? Did he say to get out or stay in? And it tells you. So right now, from the time it turned green, it's up 24%. So we're doing good with that. Our Juniper, since the time it turned green, it went up to about 23%, then it pulled back 15% because there was an announcement last week. All big tech stocks, Morgan Stanley said, all the big boys, your Facebook and Microsoft and Netflix and Google and all these big boys, they're just saying they're way overpriced. They're right, they are. So people started to dump them left and right, which means the whole sector, big tech stock, which Juniper's in, it came down. I told my gang, stay with it. It's green. And then it came back up and is sitting there nicely at 15% return so far. Home Depot, that's not one of ours, but I just wanted to tell you, Home Depot we put up this morning as a power stock. And if you want to follow that stock with us, that would be a great stock to follow during the holiday season here. The Spiders, that's another one that's in our videos that we do, and that's up over 5%. So in AU, our gold is up 13%. So the ones we're following is AU up 13%, BBBY 24%, Juniper 15%, and Spiders 5%. So again, I'm not suggesting every gang member made all that money. Okay, gang members get in at certain points. What it does identify, when this chart is so accurate, the institutions, the big boys, when they buy, it turns green. And it doesn't mean that our gang members get in the first day that it's green. I'm not suggesting that at all. Now, some do, and they do very, very well. But the idea is each stock is treated like a separate business, like your small business. And we're coaching you. We're your coach through running that small business. And we're helping you with that small business. And that's what we do. So from the time it turns green to it turns red, it's like its own profit center. And that's what we do. We help you through it. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Join now. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun doing it. And if you're making some money, please remember St. Jude. Okay. So we're talking about this tax cut. And what's exaggerated is, again, that Greenspan to Bernanke to Aunt B, they knew they were lying when they kept feeding us the false narrative that injecting trillions of dollars, okay, of low interest rate money, near zero interest rate, into the stock market would benefit everybody. No, they were lying. It was only going to benefit the 1% who 80% of their income comes from the stock market. And most of that income, as they say, they said, oh, what's going to happen is, don't worry, they're going to make all the money, but they're going to cash in their stock and they're going to buy a lot of stuff. And that means that all the CEOs are going to have to get new equipment and new factories, produce all this stuff, and then people are going to be getting new jobs and their wages are going to go up. And it's going to be a hell of a boom because these CEOs are going to invest. Total lie. It never happened. CEOs don't do that. And by the way, when they keep talking about the corporations, how they keep lying to us and say that the impact that this tax cut's going to have on CEOs to invest into new equipment will increase our GDP to maybe 3% or more, that's a lie. CEOs never make a decision to invest in equipment based on tax cuts. They only invest in their business if they see the economy is grown. They make sure it's already grown. Then they invest. They're not the speculators. Small business is the speculator. They're the ones who take the shot. They're the ones that the startup businesses create 60% of our jobs. Big businesses, they never think about when they get a tax cut, oh, I'm going to go out and buy some new equipment. That's a lie. That's a total lie. They don't think like that. Small business, big businesses are big old stodgy. Just think of the Queen Mary. They have to, before they spend a penny, they want the market to be out there. Then they go grab a share of the market. It's the small business who makes the market. They get in there first. They're the ones who are the market makers, but they're getting screwed in this tax cut. We'll be right back after this cut. 877-600-GANG. Call now. Sign up for Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Would you pay $39.95 a month to have financial peace of mind? Well, let me ask, have you ever wanted to trade stocks but didn't know where to turn? For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com, Phil Grandy teaches his online subscribing members how to buy, sell, and short stocks. Yes, folks, short the stocks and take profits. There's no books, no newsletters, no useless fundamentals, only straight technical analysis with the #1 stock chartist in the country. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know what makes me sad? Whatever happens, we've already lost. We are living during a time when our young people are seeing a government that's not functioning, when they're seeing people who worry about the president's health, when they're seeing an investigation and people lie.
Oh, wow. Doris Curran Goodwin was on Meet the Press. I got sick to my stomach. She's talking about President Trump and saying, isn't it terrible? Young people won't want to go into politics when they see this president because he lies. Wait a minute. Has anybody wondered about her favorite boy, Obama?
If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period.
Not even mass corruption, not even a smidgen of corruption.
Okay.
Yeah, remember about IRS? Is there any corruption? Oh, no, not even a smidgen of corruption. What about transparency?
Transparency and accountability serve our national security, not just in times of peace, but more importantly in times of conflict. We have put in place the toughest ethics laws and toughest transparency rules of any administration.
Can you imagine Benghazi? And are you kidding? This guy's the guy that should have been impeached. Are you kidding? But now I'll go back and play the cut that made me sick to my stomach yesterday.
You know what makes me sad? Whatever happens, we've already lost. We are living during a time when our young people are seeing a government that's not functioning, when they're seeing people who worry about the president's health, when they're seeing an investigation and people lie. I mean, what are young people thinking about politics?
Well, wait a minute. What are young people thinking about Hillary Clinton? What are they thinking about her? Selling our uranium, signing off the President of the United States, who probably got a piece of it, and also signing off our top cop, Department of Justice, Eric Holder. He was in on it. They're all getting money under the table. Are you kidding? Where'd Trump do any of that? All right, let's go make some money. Enough politics, but it just makes makes me grumpy. I mean, these people. I mean, Trump has done nothing except grow our stock market. Okay, now it's a bunch of nonsense, but at least, and let me tell you, the market's going to double. And the market is going to double from 24,000 to 50,000. The only way this market in the next 8 years won't double is if something happens to China. But the beautiful thing is, when you're in our stock, to give you an example, when you're in any of our stocks, you will know when it's time to get out. You'll know when the hedge funds, the insurance company, the REITs, the big banks, when they're all pulling their money out. Our chart will show us, hey, it's time to get out. They're getting out. You better get out. It's a beautiful thing. But let's go back to this tax cut. Mnuchin and Cohen are the two Wall Street cockroaches that put this deal together. And they said cutting the corporate tax rate would be a major boon to American workers. No, it's a lie. It would substantially boost their household income. That's a lie. Their household income's not going to go up. Your income's not going to go up. Hasn't gone up for 2 years. Household income doesn't go up because of tax cuts. Household income goes up because of economic growth that's job driven. Job driven. You're not going to get jobs because of a tax cut. That's not what creates jobs. Not at all. What creates jobs are small businesses by government, making sure, creating an environment for small business. And so they can expand and grow. That's where our jobs come from. The biggest problem with this tax cut is going to kill the small business. Because there is going to be such a deficit. We're going to owe so much money, we're going to have to keep borrowing. And when you borrow money, the small business gets elbowed out of the way. When he goes in to borrow, interest rates are too high by then because the government already borrowed the money, pushing interest rates up. It's amazing to say that Cohen and Mnuchin lied, saying their tax plan that was passed over the weekend will let them cut taxes while adding more debt. Now, please think about this. This is why these guys should be out of the White House. They're saying cutting taxes will not add any more debt. So what they're doing, think about this, it has to be a miracle, for God's sakes. I mean, you'd have to have a miracle for that to be true. I mean, think about it. We now take in $590 billion less in tax revenue than we spend because we don't have enough people working. Remember, we get our tax revenue from most people, from people getting to work. We have 137 million people. We have 100 in our workforce. We have 90 million people can't find a job. So think of this. We spend 590 billion. Okay, we take in 590 billion less than we pay out. So we are going to now cut our tax revenue even further to help the big businesses, not the small one, but the big business. So we're going to cut our revenues. Going to say, Mr. Big Corporation, you know what? We're going to take 1.4 trillion less from you. Isn't that nuts? Which means we're going to be adding to our already $590 billion deficit at the end of the year, an additional $116 billion a year, $116 billion for 10 years. So that means this year, we go into 2018, our deficit is going to go to $700 billion. But there's nothing to offset it. So how can they lie and say we're not increasing our deficit? Well, if you're going to add $116 billion onto the $590 billion without doing any tax cuts, without doing any getting to say, if you decide to stay away from all of the entitlements, which they did, they're not going to cut Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare. They're not going to cut that. They should cut defense spending. They're not going to do that. They're going to add to that. So they're not going to do any cuts. But they're saying this is not going to add to our deficit. Cohen and Mnuchin are such liars. Of course we're adding to the deficit. And it's not going to pay for itself. That's what they're saying. And so when you have think about it, when you have no offsets by way of defense spending or entitlements, our deficits are already at $590 a year, which is 2.5% of our GDP. Think about this. At the end of each year, we're in a hole. Our checking account has brackets around it. We're in the hole, $590 billion, which is 2.5% of our GDP growth. That's before we add the $116 billion. Now, that's also, remember, China, we are running a $347 billion deficit with them, $68 billion deficit with Japan. Wow. These guys are liars. Cutting the corporate tax rate, they said, would be a major boon to American workers. And it will substantially boost their household income. Household income already, we have a historic debt in household income. $12 trillion. Households owe $12 trillion. They never owed $12 trillion in debt ever. It's just unbelievable. So, again, the consequences are going to be incredible because there is nowhere can we grow. See, remember, big companies, they never invest unless the economy is doing well. They only invest when the momentum is there. They wake up in the morning and they see the economy growing. Then they go out and get more of that market share. Small businesses, they are the speculators, and they're killing small businesses. This is killing small businesses. And do you remember when Trump said there would be consequences for these companies that ship more jobs overseas? Wait till we get on that. And I got another good stock for you when I get back, so you can make some money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what Max Vest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
It's never too early to plan for the holidays. And this year, why not give the gift of comprehensive stock market investing knowledge with a Phil's Gang gift certificate? That's right. For only $39.95, you could give someone special on your holiday list the gift of the Phil's Gang membership. What a great idea. Giving someone complete access to all of Phil's material, including the daily live webinar class, alerts, Phil's recommendations, plus so much more. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
So right now, we're doing is I told my gang we're going to slowly start buying gold and gold mining stocks. Please join the gang right now. 877-600-GANG. Why don't you try it? Very low risk, big rewards.
Don't wait. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Join Phil's Gang today and follow Phil on the gold stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software, I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Okay, it's not too late. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Or go to my site, philsgang.com, and sign up for the video stocks. A new one that we have that we're doing a video with is Merck. And I think that's a great opportunity. The stock has dropped something about, it dropped about 19%. And that stock is really on sale. So we're putting that on our MV2 color-coded chart. GE dropped 48%. We think those two could make some beautiful returns. So why don't you join my gang, try it for a month, and remember, all you do is follow the video on those stocks. Do exactly what I tell you to do on those stocks. That's all. Take you a minute. Not even a minute. It doesn't even take a minute to look at it. Just only do what I tell you to do. Okay? And it works. And like, for example, with our gold stock. Our gold stock, AU went up 13%, and then it turned red. And it got us out in time so that at the top, at the peak, it was a 13% return, turned red, and then it dropped. And so that's the beautiful thing. It will get you out before it drops, okay? Now, sometimes it won't. Because sometimes if a company's going broke or if they make some sort of announcement that's a big surprise, or China, it's not always 100%, but it's sure close to it. I'll tell you that. It's close enough where you go to bed at night and you know that you can sleep at night because you're not going to wake up the next morning and losing all your money like you did before. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And it's a perfect way to invest and not have to worry. Because most people, that's why they worry. They don't think they're going to get out in time, because when the hedge funds and the insurance companies and the big banks get out, they're left behind. Well, not with my chart. Okay, and the thing with the videos It takes no time out of your day. You don't have to study anything. You don't have to do a thing. Okay, listen to this on Meet the Press. This drove me nuts. Listen to Susan Collins from Maine, a senator. I can't stand her, but listen to what she says. She doesn't know what she has no idea what she's talking about. She picks up on somebody else's soundbite. Listen.
Our current debt is unsustainable, and it is...
This was in 2014 she said this.
Our current debt is unsustainable, and it is a threat to the future prosperity of this nation.
So the question would be, then why would you vote for this? Is it any better? Now Chuck Todd, who I can't stand, he looks like Lenin, he's a communist. Listen.
If the debt is unsustainable at $14 trillion, how did you make yourself comfortable voting for something that's going to increase the deficit, this tax bill? We're at $20.6 trillion now, and the best estimates say, the best estimates of dynamic scoring that we could find still add $500 billion to the deficit.
Economic growth produces more revenue, and that will help to offset this tax cut and actually lower the debt.
See, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's parroting everybody else. She wouldn't know how to create economic growth if she tripped over it. That's so untrue. Economic growth. Where's the growth? Show me where it's coming from. They keep using that same narrative. Well, economic growth will pay for this. Where? Where's it coming from? The big companies, the big companies, they're not going to go out and take their savings or take their profits and expand their companies so people can get more, we can produce more and people get wages. And when they have wages, they go out and spend, and 70% of their spending is how we grow the economy. Remember, the way you grow the economy is you got to create jobs. When you create jobs, people have more money, then they can consume, and consumption is 70% of our economic GDP growth. That's how we go from 2% to 3%. But first, people have to get wage increases. But that's not happening. The tax cut doesn't do that. Tax cuts don't create jobs. Any CEO will tell you that. This is such a lie. But small businesses, they create the jobs. They create them. But the small business gets crowded out because they're going to be borrowing so much money. The government's going to be borrowing so much money now because of this debt, and the printing of money will make the dollar go down, which means everything is, when you go out to buy something, you got to use more dollars. Instead of using $1, you got to use $2. Dollars are just pieces of paper. There's nothing behind it. There's no gold. So the value in a dollar is going to go down. They keep printing this money. It's a joke. You can't grow the economy. You got to get behind the small business. And they didn't get behind them. And do you remember when Trump came out when he's a candidate, said, boy, there's going to be big consequences for these big companies that keep shipping American jobs overseas? When Trump became the president, and remember he made that statement as a candidate, who's gone overseas? In 2017, you wouldn't believe the jobs that have been shipped overseas. The famous Oreo cookie, the company that I can't remember the name, who makes Oreo cookies, they're gone. AT&T, Verizon, Microsoft, QVC, Illinois Tool Works, Morgan Stanley, Procter & Gamble, IBM, Lowe's, GE, on and on and on. In 2017, they sped it up. But they're going to get the tax break. They're going to get a permanent tax break. Small businesses and individuals, they don't get a tax break. They're temporary. Starting in 2 years, they take the tax break from you, and in 6 years, your tax break is gone. What is with that? But here we are, being told by Mnuchin and Cohen and even these senators that these companies, okay, remember, they told us they're no longer going to ship their jobs overseas because we're going to do this, and they're going to bring all their tax money back, all the tax havens, all that money's coming back because we're going to reduce their by 10%. They're not bringing it back. You can reduce it to zero. They're going to keep that money overseas. They get better benefits as overseas. No, I mean, it's amazing. And for them to lie and say we're not going to add a penny to our deficit, it's got to be a miracle. It's got to be a miracle. How can you say when we're going to increase our deficit by $116 billion, but we're not going to add it to the $590, that the economy is going to grow to cover the $116? Tell me, how is the economy going to grow when you're not growing small businesses? You're screwing them. Give me a break. This is crazy. So, and don't forget, we have the jobs that Obama and Trump have created. They're still in the service industry, paying $8 to $12 an hour. They're not paying the $38. When Trump in August said, I got to 1 million jobs, he's still creating $8 jobs, $12 an hour jobs. He's not creating $38 jobs because he can't. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. You can't when you have this kind of debt. And when Obama doubled the size of our debt, you can't. He can't create jobs. Because remember, Obama doubled our national debt. Every year was $1 trillion in the hole, the budget deficit. You can't create jobs under that and keep borrowing money to try to cover it. What are you, nuts? Remember, our job growth are in the sectors of the economy that are construction, manufacturing, drilling, and mining. Those jobs are non-existent. That's why everybody is becoming a bartender or waiter, because there's no job openings under manufacturing and drilling, because our small industries, our small businesses can't grow. And don't forget, we got another 6 million part-time workers who want full-time work. They can't get it. We got 3.8 million middle-class Americans who are working multiple part-time jobs. 68.7% of our workforce is living paycheck to paycheck. 98 million people are out of work, almost 100 million people. Household debt is at $12 trillion. I can't fix any of this. And they're going to claw back the individual tax cuts for middle class. Look, what we can do is make money in the stock market. Trump has taken ownership. Don't miss it. Try it. 877-600 gang. Here's 2 video stocks that I'm going to be doing starting tonight. It's going to be Merck. I'm going to stay with that. That's a real good one tonight. Merck is one. And, of course, our GE. We're continuing to follow Merck and GE. 2 perfect stocks for you to start with me tonight. And remember, it's updated. The video's all day long. You got a coach 24 hours a day. How easy is that? Just join the gang for $39.95. Be part of this market. They're going to double this market again.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The